Hello and welcome to the VenturaRockSpot. I'm Pam Baumgartner and I'm going to be hosting the program today. I'm also owner and operator of VenturaRocks.com. I'm the music scene columnist for the Ventura Breeze newspaper, and I host a local radio show on KPPQ LP out of the CAPS Media Center, and it's appropriately called the Pam Baumgartner Music Hour. Well, just to get you acclimated to what's going on right now, we have Michelle Hoover behind the scenes, and she's producing the show from GWCProductions. But it's also, if you're watching this in the future, it is in the middle of a pandemic. We have COVID-19 going on right now. So we're doing everything virtually. We're out in cyberspace, so to speak. So joining me right now in the virtual studio is lead singer Mark Prideaux of Carry On Band. Thanks for joining the show, Mark.
Thanks for having me, Pam. I've been looking forward to meeting you. This is so cool.
This is very cool. I've heard a lot about you from Michelle. She's seen you and playing with the Guitar and Whiskey Club, and she just raves on and on about how great you guys are live. So this is very exciting to have you on the show.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here. Michelle's great. Really appreciate her support, and appreciate what you're doing. This is great. You've got so many things going on. You're a rock writer. You've got your own radio show. You've got this website streaming thing. It's amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
It's a lot going on. But, everything sort of came to a halt, 3-4 months ago with this pandemic. So what is the band doing right now? Because you used to play live. You can't do that anymore unless you're a part of the drive-in movie or the drive-in concert experience. So what is the band doing the past few months?
Yeah, that is an interesting concept, that whole drive-in thing. But no, we're not part of that yet. And right now we're writing remotely. So I'll get, Pete Serenata is the main writer for the band, so he'll conceptualize something, he'll send it to me, I'll throw down some scratch vocals on it, send it back to him, then it goes to Adam, the drummer, and he'll lay down a scratch track, and then we start the whole thing over again, tweak this, tweak that, just going around in circles. So we're writing right now and doing stuff like this. And then I've been doing some streaming on my own, just solo stuff with an acoustic guitar, just, to keep in touch with the people that are out there that want to see us. We want to see them too. So, it's trying. And
I think that's keeping people connected, is doing those live streams. The fans and the bands, they need that connection.
We do. We all need it, so
yeah.
It's
and I've always said in Ventura that, there's 3 elements to every music scene. There's the venues, there's the bands, and then there's the music fans that support this effort. So together, we all make the music scene rock.
Yeah, the music fans are the scene. Without the fans, there is no scene. You can have a band, you can have a venue, but if you don't have the fans, you got nothing.
Yes, so true. All right, let's play the first clip, and then we're going to talk some more. This first song that we're going to be playing a clip of is called Long and Lean. Take it away, Michelle. Mark. Rock and rolling.
God, I miss those guys. I haven't seen them for a long time. I'm gonna have to give the bass player Jesse a call. This is the first time I've seen him on, even on screen for weeks.
Yeah. Oh, so why don't you go ahead and give us the background on the band? First off, how it got formed and the members, and how the name of the band, how that came up and the concept for that, and then we'll talk a little bit about how it evolved with another snippet in between. So give me the background on the band first.
Okay. So Pete started the band with a friend of, a mutual high school friend of ours named Isaac Avila. During that progression of the band, Pete's cousin Ray, his name was Ray Carrion, passed away. And they did a bunch of shows for, like parties in memory of Ray, right? And so when they were talking about naming the band, Isaac came up with the idea of, let's just call it the Carry On Band in honor of Ray Carrion, but change the spelling of it so the music will carry on in his memory. So That's how that started. And then Isaac passed away as well. So the band's just plagued with this kind of stuff. But Adam and I joined the band. Well, Adam joined the band first. And then I came into the band, and we had another bass player at the time whose name was Rick Cruz, and Rick passed away. So like I'm telling you, it was horrible.
Oh my God.
That's how the band started. We did a bunch of fundraisers and like a lot of charity work. We would do Relay for Life every year because Rick passed away from cancer. So we would do the Relay for Life things. We were also had a singer in the band for a while, Jerry Salas, who's the lead singer for El Chicano. And
oh, wow.
He's also the he has a charity that he does for veterans called Rock for Vets. And so we did a bunch of fundraisers, for Rock for Vets and things like that. Jerry ended up leaving the band, because he got too busy with El Chicano. And so I took over the lead vocal spot at that point in time. And we started recording original music, and went through a whole series of different members, and have settled in now with Jesse Silguero on bass and Ruben Reza on rhythm guitar. So and Pete Serenana, Adam Ponce, and myself are the three permanent members, I guess you would say. So
right. Okay, good. All right. Well, we're going to get more on this in just a bit. We're going to play another cut. This one, a video that is Only a Dream.
With all your
We're going to be doing a cut in just a second here, Mark, of a studio session where, from what I understand, you have the drummer and he's in the studio and he's doing his part of the song because, you know, not everyone's always in the studio producing it at the same time. But can you give me a background of where that was produced and how long ago it was?
Okay, that particular session was done at Simon Phillips' studio, Phantom Recordings in Van Nuys at the time. Simon no longer has that studio. He's working out of Ojai now at a place called Carbonite Sound.
I know Carbonite well. I know Dan Grimm very well. Yeah.
You know Jason Mariani then? That's yeah. So that's
no, not yet. So
Jason's one of the owners up there as well,
okay.
and Simon has been working there quite a bit. And the cool part about the clip with Adam, this was a few years ago, you know, maybe 3 years ago, I think. But that was when Adam first met Simon, and we had started to work with him on producing the music, right? And the cool thing about it is that Adam has idolized Simon since he was a kid, right? And he's always wanted to work with him. So on the very first day that we showed up there to record, Adam was as nervous as can be, right? But you know, he's meeting his idol. The funny thing is now they're best of friends. Adam is his drum tech, and you know, they work together all the time. They're, you know, in the studio, you know, once a week, you know, or even more. I can't keep up with them. But it was so cool to watch that transition. I mean, I've never gotten to work with any of my idols. So to be able to see that happen, did you say? So you know what it's like then if you've done it. I mean, it's just for me, just watching it it's incredible to be able to see somebody's dream come true like that. So
very cool. All right. And this one is called Queen of Hearts. Mark, that's amazing work right there, I gotta say. I know that you guys have a CD in the works and it's been a slow process, but when do you think it will be released in the future?
Well, that one's up to Pete. Pete calls the shots on this stuff, and as soon as he's ready to go, it will be out there. But we're all chomping at the bit to see it go. We recently did, and I can't show it to you, but we recently recorded a video of of a song with a couple of actors and a producer, kind of concept video, right? And as my girlfriend was looking through previews of different movies that we might want to watch, right? And she came across this movie called A Girl Like You, I think is the name of it. And the opening scene of the preview is the male lead for the video that we shot. So it was cool to see him, you know, in a feature film. So that was pretty cool as well. So
very nice. Well, I got to say, for the audience that's watching the video right now of VenturaRockSpot, that you can find out more about Carry On Band. They are on social media. They have a YouTube channel. Their website is carry-onband.com. But if you Google Carry On Band, you can find all of these ways to get a hold of them and follow them and see what they're up to. But that's about all the time we have. Mark, I want to thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Pam. It was great to finally do this with you. I hope we get to do work together more.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Ventura Rock Spot. On behalf of Michelle Hoover and GWCProductions and Mark Prideaux of Carry On Band, thanks for watching. I'm Pam Baumgartner, and we'll see you next time.